Alfa Romeos always break down, they have bad electronics, they leak oil, but do they really? In today's video, we're gonna be busting the biggest Alfa Romeo myths. We're gonna start with build quality. Now, people say that Alfa Romeos are simply not built well, but that couldn't be further away from the truth. Now, out of all of the Alfa Romeos, in my personal opinion, Alfa Romeo 166 has the best build quality, and here's a good example. Now you can see how nice those doors close. The engines are on another level, and one thing I like the most about this car, it is made so it's easy to work on it. There is one exception though, and that is the heater matrix. Now let's put 166 aside and talk about Alfa Romeo Giulietta. In my personal opinion, this is the best car in its class. The build quality is really good. The only thing that I don't particularly like is the use of these cheap plastics in the interior. Moving on to another myth which says that Alfa Romeos are expensive to maintain. Now, the best example to disprove this myth is going to be my Alfa Romeo Giulietta. The parts that I needed to replace my cam belt, which included the belt, water pump and tensioner, cost me only 80 euros. The rear brakes, which included new discs and pads, cost me around 120-130 euros. And simple oil change only costs 30 euros. In all fairness, maintaining the Alfa Romeo 166 can be a bit more expensive since this car is almost 30 years old and it's entering that classic car territory, so getting parts for this particular car can be a bit more challenging. Another myth says that Alfa Romeos are hard to work on. However, realistically, if you are mechanically inclined, you can do pretty much all of the work yourself. That goes for simple jobs as spark plug replacement to more complex ones as a water pump and timing bell replacement. Another myth states that Alfa Romeos only look good. Now, the design of Alfa Romeos is really unquestionable, but they are so much more than a design. They are the cars that evoke emotion when you are driving them, when you hear that engine sound. Just listen to this. And even when you are simply just looking at them. They are the cars that possess that X factor, that special something that even much more expensive cars struggle to get a hold of. Next, we're gonna bust the myth that Alfa Romeos have bad electronics. Now, if you follow our channel, then you know that I've done extensive work on electric systems of numerous Alfa Romeos, and I've never come up to any kind of evidence that Alfa Romeo electrics are bad. Pretty much all of the electric issues that I've encountered on Alfa Romeos come from the weak battery. For example, on Alfa Romeo 147, the weak battery caused the immobilizer antenna to malfunction. Moving on to the myth saying that Alfa Romeos don't hold value. As someone who's on a constant lookout for another Alfa Romeo, I've never seen any evidence of that. I'm guessing that this myth originated in the UK when Alfa Romeo 166 came out. Again, to disprove this myth, the best example is going to be my Alfa Romeo Giulietta. I was looking to buy this car for years. I was checking ads pretty much everywhere, and the car held its price stubbornly. In the end, I end up paying 6,500 euros, and I imported this car from Switzerland. Today, 3 years later, if you are looking to buy one in good condition, you're gonna have to come close to that price. Now, another myth says that Alfa Romeo engines leak oil constantly. Alright, now let's see if there are any leaks on Alfa 166. And you can see that this engine is completely dry. There are no oil leaks whatsoever. Now, when it comes to oil leaks, again, the engine on this Alfa Romeo 147 is bone dry. Now again, when it comes to oil on Alfa Romeo Giulietta, you can see that there are essentially no leaks whatsoever. We did have one leak right here on the oil cooler, but I sorted that out for maybe like 30-40 euros. Our next myth states that buying Alfa Romeo is risky. Now, buying any car is risky if you don't do your due diligence. You gotta inspect the engine, you gotta inspect the car underneath for rust, and you gotta do all of the necessary stuff. You also want to make sure to inspect the service book to make sure that all of the services are done on time. In the end, if you take all the necessary steps when purchasing a car, buying Alfa Romeo is not any riskier than buying any other car. Moving on to the rust. Now the legend says that Alfa Romeos rust like crazy. Now to confirm or bust this myth, we're gonna inspect 3 Alfa Romeos. The first one is gonna be this 26-year-old Alfa Romeo 166. Let's first see the subframe, and I don't know how well can you see it, but this is in exceptionally good condition. And even though this is a 26-year-old car, there is no rust whatsoever. Now let's check out the 23-year-old Alfa Romeo 147. Now the situation with the rust on Alfa Romeo 147 is going to be pretty much the same as on Alfa Romeo 166. Now you can see we got just a little bit of surface rust here, but that is nothing major. Now let's check out the Alfa Romeo Giulietta for rust. Keep in mind that this car came all the way from Switzerland. They use quite a bit of salt over there on the roads, and still we can see that all of these panels are in really good shape, and this car is pretty much perfect underneath, even the subframe. Our last myth is mother of all myths, and it states that Alfa Romeos are unreliable. As someone who has owned numerous Alfas going from Alfa Romeo 164, 155, 156, GT, 147, 159, Giulietta, 166, I gotta say that none of those cars left me stranded on the road. Now, this particular myth, in my personal opinion, originated from the fact that young people love Alfa Romeos due to their design and sportiness. However, those same people don't have the means or the will to service those cars properly. Now, when you buy Alfa Romeo, or for that matter any other car that hasn't been serviced properly, of course that you're gonna have problems with it. Now, as someone who has owned numerous Alfa Romeos and numerous cars from different brands as well, I saw no evidence that Alfa Romeos are any less reliable than any other car from different brands. I service my Alfa Romeos regularly and they serve me well. And also when I'm buying a car, I go for the low mileage one. So no, Alfa Romeos are not perfect, but neither are the cars that people blindly recommend. Alfa Romeos are great cars. They are built very well and they will serve you as long as you service them properly. If you want a car that has that X factor, Alfa Romeo is definitely a car for you. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it interesting and useful. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content with the rest of car enthusiasts.